your demons all tame and your flowers uncut. When you go where the winds are strong.
And welcome everybody. This is stream number, oh my goodness, I have to rename this, but yeah, that's no problem. Stream number 43, I think. Log in. Oh, it's my... Of course, I forgot to. Never mind. Let's go to restream.io and just change the title of my stream. Stream 43. Working on an illustration. Hashtag ArtStation so I can stream on ArtStation too. Hashtag painting. Hashtag ArtOC on Twitch. Hashtag digital art. We need all the hashtags in the world. The ArtOC. Update all. Everything is updated. Nice. And this is the image I'm talking about. Okay, let's share everywhere. Share here. Share on Facebook. Share on my personal profile. Share it. And we need to share it on the Discord servers I'm attending regularly. Hey, everyone. Alrighty. Let's share here and share here and share here. And I'm sharing everywhere. So that's my usual thing that I'm doing. Just I wanna get some people watching maybe before I start doing stuff. And yeah, I'm going to do another refinement stream because I want to spend some more time on this image because I'm going to a convention in Croatia and I want to bring a print of this, and I think it needs one additional level of detail, and I'm going to do this on this stream, and maybe you can see how it goes, how it's being made, and who knows, maybe learn something. I should do an Instagram thing where I do my selfie and like, yeah, I'm beginning to stream. But, nope. I'm too lazy for that. Did I share everywhere? Everything is working. It's good. Stream is 720p. It's okay too. My internet connection is not suffering too much. Alright, let's share on Serbian Facebook. Nice. Okay, the entirety of 2 viewers. One is Nightbot, and the other is probably me. And I'm just checking out my stream on Twitch. Even though I know everything is working, I just love having my Twitch page open. Oh, my back is horrible. Oh.
There's something special about playing these songs in the birth.
Hey, Texamaxo, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh my goodness. I should do some gymnastics, or I should get a masseuse. This is... I slept like this. Probably. Or this. So my back and everything is a little bit screwed up. I hope my audio levels are okay. I'm checking on the OBS if everything is good. Everything should be okay. Music is maybe too quiet or too loud. If it's the case, just let me know in the chat. Alright. Bong. Yeah, so today I'm working on this one. I know that a lot of people ask me like, oh man, when are you going to do something that's not a rework of an existing picture? But right now I want to do this print. I mean, I want to work on this a little bit more, because this print will go to a convention very soon, and I just feel it needs an extra level of detail. And I'm going to do this today, and we'll see how it goes. And Texas says music is a little low. Yeah, I guess. I guess it's a little bit low. I fixed it, so now it's probably better. Okay. English, revision 1, let's do revision 2. Let's group this. Menacing and laughing every step of the way. Beneath the glassy lake, where the fish have their society, not a word is needed and no love betrayed. Yes, anybody, welcome to the stream. She says, you had a long period where you draw a lot of thumbnails. It should only be natural that you go through a period of refining some of your pieces. Methinks? Yeah, I think that too. I will probably do like a few streams where I will go through. Well, I will go through some of the thumbnails that I made and refining them a little bit more.
We're known to play it crooked. Any game, we're known to play
Yeah, it's kind of natural to switch it up a little bit.
You don't fear me.
This may not be exciting to watch because you know how it is.
I've been nobody's fool. Oh my, there's nothing I can say.
And I need to soften some bits. And yeah, there in pictures like this, there is always stuff to work on. It can be a nightmare, as this image is maybe too complicated. There are a lot of elements, and but I am confident that I will be able to give you a nice run through of how to do some things, or if somebody's interested in a technique or something like that, I will probably have a place in this image where I could show it. So I'll just paint some more like snow on this road. We'll treat it like you can see me doing the zigzag thing. The zigzag thing will help me get into perspective a little bit better. Like, you know, when you walk through snow and all the cars are walking over each other's tracks, that's what I'm doing right now. Maybe in one moment I will have to increase the size. That may be possible. And I need to paint some more details here in the foreground. This works for a speed painting, but this is not a speed painting anymore, so we're going to just add a few more details.
Tells me that Johnny was a preacher too. Don't let nobody ever turn you around.
Zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Painting some neutrals, and later I'll go and do some highlights and maybe do some textures. And again, I'm doing a little bit of zigzag.
John the Baptist was riding, went riding for the Holy Lord. Two tall angels come stepping down, saying, Johnny, don't ride no more. Don't let nobody ever turn you around, ever turn you around, ever turn you. Don't let nobody ever turn you around. Just keep on.
Maybe this is under the shadow of this worker, so I'll add some bluish color that will signify our shadow color to this part. Here too. Let's go a little bit into the mixer brush.
Don't let your enemies ever turn you around.
We'll see how this will go.
Don't let your enemies ever turn you around. Just keep on to Calvary. Just keep on to Calvary.
Generally, there will be a lot of noodling in this one, and just refining existing details. And this snow is also a little bit dirty, so that's why I'm not doing like the white snow, and this one is more dirty than regular snow. So we'll add some more dirtier colors.
He combed his hair in a frying pan. But Sally, where'd you get your liquor from? He washed his face in a wagon wheel. Sally, where'd you get your liquor from? He died with a toothache in his heel.
Switch to my brushes. Just need to put some nice details in here.
Sally, you ain't no doggone good. Sally, where'd you get your liquor from? I'd get rid of you, Sally, if I only could. Sally, where'd you get your liquor from? I see you going up there now over the hill. Sally, where'd you get your liquor from? You got a glass and one bottle filled. Sally, where'd you get your liquor? Well, Sally, where'd you get your liquor from? I got it from the man downtown. Well, Sally, where'd you get
I'm switching between the regular brush and the mixer brush again, as I always do, to smooth out some lines a little bit. So the thing that is cleaning the snow is leaving like some kinds of marks. So I'm just using the mixer brush to add a level of marks here. So the darker parts are in the shadow, and the lighter parts are the highlights, the highlighted areas. We'll just do a little bit of for example, the edges of the snow are, for me, are a little bit too sharp, so I will work on getting that a little bit better.
Thanks so much.
And also mixing my colors directly on the canvas.
Dan is the lead singer from Snake Wagon. Just want to thank them. Coming on the road with us.
I'm going to try to show more ragged edge here.
The Low Anthem, that's the name of our group.
Again, selecting the existing colors on my picture and blending in with the rest.
Death metal band that we had back in Providence, and but the way those things
It will add a lot of
people's tastes evolve.
it will add a lot of things, a lot of detail, and a lot of
with the band's
like a bit of realism to everything.
So
Even though I always say I'm not a huge realist,
this next song is
I can do a little bit of realistic painting, but I'm not too skilled. I will probably use some photo reference if I need. Let's use a few levels of darker color here to show the levels of how deep the cut is here.
She left me here with breakfast in bed, oatmeal with sugar and a hard-boiled egg. Now the note on the
And we can use the smudge tool, of course. The smudge that I'm using is one of the presets from Kyle Webster's brushes. I mean, Kyle Webster's tool presets, which are really helping to get a more natural look for the entire thing. For this, my goal is not to make this look like a photorealistic painting. I want it to, as somebody said, just have a feeling in it that will maybe remind people of childhood, of like some snow. Hey SimSam50, welcome to the stream. Can you help me? I don't know what about. I'm currently trying to help myself with this image, so I don't really know, but we'll see.
on the table is 3 days old, and I've read every book on that living room shelf. I'm losing my mind in this goddamn house. Yes, I'm losing my mind.
Let's do the rough chalk. Just add a little bit of lighter color here.
Forget to comb your
and the mixer brush to mix it in a little bit.
I'll be back by 3, and I hope you'll be there.
And yeah, there is a my Photoshop isn't working. It says work disk is full. How do I fix that? You have to go to your preferences and go to performance tab. It's the 5th tab, I think. I'm using Photoshop CC, and you have to check the disks that have the most space on your Photoshop, on your hard disk. You probably don't have enough hard drive space, so that's why the disk is working. You can't save. You probably can't save your work and a lot more things because the disk is full. Yeah, I have that problem often. Believe me, I'm always battling with my hard drive space. It's such a pain in the ass, believe me. A pain in the ass. So you have to have some free space on your hard drive. If you don't have any free space on your hard drive, consider making some free space on your hard drive because you will need it definitely.
Thanks so much. Play this next song for you. This is another one of our
Let's dirty up this snow a little bit
used songs
more.
as the ship is sinking, so to speak. Picture the next great flood and the man taking the tickets as the animals 2 by 2 ascend the ramp to the ark.
I'm always battling with my hard drive space. It's never enough. It's never enough.
Now tonight's the night when the waters rise and you're groping in the dark. These ticket takers count the men can afford the ark. The ticket takers will not board. The ticket takers are tied for 5 and change an hour to count the passers-by.
I do have enough. I have about 265 gigabytes. Well, that should be enough, but you still have to dedicate a separate drive for Photoshop. If you haven't done that, do that, and I hope you won't have any troubles. Photoshop needs. It's a resource hog. That's what I always. I never liked with Photoshop. It's a resource hog, and it really takes up a lot of space, and page files of Photoshop and undos and everything takes up so much space sometimes. Let's say these wheels here are from snow. Let's make them dirty also.
Many years have passed in this river town. I sailed through many traps. I keep a stock of weapons should society collapse. I keep a stock of ammo, one of oil and one of gold. I keep a place for Mary Ann, soon she will come.
And just see how this goes. Yeah, you can already see some change from this small amount of time that I've spent on this.
What else have you got? I am a ticket taker, many tickets have I torn, and I will be your ark. We will float above the storm. It's Marianne, I know I'm a long shot, but Marianne, what else have you got? I am a ticket taker, many tickets have I torn, and I will be your ark.
If your SimSam53, if your Photoshop keeps crashing, then maybe you should reinstall it or something like that. Sometimes doing that or restarting can help out.
Left Louisiana on the rail line.
Let's
Left
paint the top side
Louisiana on
of
the rail line.
some snow piles, and then
Lost
we'll
my
paint
love before her
the
time.
side. So this
Lost
is
my
the snow
love
that's
before her time.
on top of
On the way
these dirty
to
little puddles,
Ohio.
and that snow may be a little bit cleaner. I should use a smaller brush. And maybe something walked over this, and you know how when cars or something walks over snow, they leave very flat
Just a shadow.
they leave very flat marks, very
Every new love was just a shadow.
how to say, like they cut that snow very
Once you found love, you
straightly,
don't know how to find love.
and let's make that.
Yes, once you found love, you don't know how to find new love. All the way to Ohio, all the way to Ohio.
Dear Bart says, "You're good at snow, man. I'm good at hinting snow. It's just
You hear that voice singing
uh,
in the pines of old.
a coincidence that my last pictures
Did you hear that
were
voice
snowy
singing in the
pictures.
pines of Ohio? Saying, bless your soul,
I'm sorry
you crossed
for
that line
not being
to
more exciting
Ohio.
and painting new pictures.
Bless your soul, you crossed that line to Ohio.
I need to get this one to a good level before I print it
All
out.
the way to Ohio, all the way to Ohio, all the way to Ohio, all the way to Ohio.
Wait, snow is exciting. Oh yeah, it is actually. It's very fun to paint, and it's a bit forgiving, even though if it is a bit complicated sometimes. But it's very fun to suggest in your details. Yeah, I want just to first go over this part of the image, then I will slowly go to the background and
Found my father in a gambling hall. We said, Father,
Hey Wiki Graphics, how's your nice painting? Hello! This is the entire painting. Whoop! Oh! Yeah, here it is. I'm just working some more on some parts and refining it a little bit. Yeah, there are things that can be refined, of course. There is always things to refine. For example, you can see the difference between my last pass and this pass. Didn't see the whole image yet. People are always surprised when I work on a part of an image and then okay, the music may be a little bit loud now. Okay, I fixed that. So I'm still playing the game of highlights versus shadows. So my shadows are bluish and the highlights are lighter, of course. I love these trees on the right. Yeah, these were exceptionally fun to paint, and I will return to them more. I will return to the trees on the right more because I want to just add a few more details on some of them. And the forest background. Yeah, everything is very simple in this picture, and I just want to remove the crassness that some of the some pieces of the image have. Depth. Yeah, I was thinking a lot about depth because that's very important for me and in my pictures, and I need to increase the sense of depth, so I need to maybe go over some unnecessarily dark parts of the image, like right this that I'm working on here. Basically, a good trick is not to go too dark. Yeah, I have an unnecessarily dark parts in the background, so I'll take care of that. And at least in reality, there is never so much like atmospheric perspective, but this is not reality, and atmospheric perspective will help me establish everything a little bit better.
Baby, I know you've been cheating on me. Can tell by the way you're smiling. You ain't never smiled at me that way. That's how I can tell you've been cheating. Man came knocking just the other day. He asked me for some sugar. I've never been asked for sugar ever before. That's how I can tell you've been cheating. It's okay, it's okay. I know you've been cheating for days.
In a bright winter day, usually air is very clear. Yeah, that's what that was what you would get probably on a brighter day. But now for this, I want to use this tool that we have at our disposal called the atmospheric perspective Let me see if I can put this a little bit more.
I went walking with my walking stick. The stick was warm to the touch. My
To get
walking
this
stick
edge
never
here,
ever warm to the touch. That's how I can tell you've been
get this edge here a little bit more down. Let's just show this. To cut my image basically,
went to a party
and maybe
on
the
Saturday.
the planes will be much more easier to figure out.
Quit cheating us like your woman's
We're basically on
That's how
uh,
I could tell you've been cheating.
on
Now
that's
it's okay.
it's like a future mountain, but with a lot of
Though you've been cheating
constructions
for days.
happening in the mountain
They tell
itself.
me that it's so. I'll let you go, but I miss you and your cheating.
You should brighten this a bit more.
I ain't angry.
I need less contrast in some parts of the image.
Now I got a girl on the other side of town. I'll level the playing field.
And I want to maybe fix this a little bit. This is very rough on this picture. And maybe paint another pipe here.
We ask so much of her.
Just to have a sense of space. Maybe another. And this one is maybe under snow.
The electric bass and the drums. Tonight the E flat horn. Give you Jeff Perstowski over there on the drums and the upright bass. Nick
So let's
Hannon
continue
on sound
this
and
pipe
double bass, the upright violin.
It's here, and it's maybe buried by this
That's Dan
like
Lefkowitz
snowfall.
And Graham, you should come and play something with us tonight also. Alright. Here's one.
Maybe I should just change the brush a little bit. Let's go zoom in a little bit here.
Here's a high wire man, makes love to the sun, goes home at night where he beats on his son, and a playwright in his attic, in his skylight of sun, with a cigarette upon his lip.
We'll define the shadow of this pipe a little bit more. Maybe increase the blueness of it just stylistically, so the viewer can maybe figure out that it's a shadow.
Now in the end, you'll be alone, for lonely death does creep. So hire yourself a chimney maid and smoke yourself to sleep.
A little less contrast here. And some highlights that are getting progressively smaller as we're going to more far and far away.
To settle the score, write the record straight. He made free his slaves, where on the deathbed he lays was sweet and knowing flesh, saying in the end you'll be alone, for lonely death does grieve. So hire yourself a chimney made and smoke yourself to sleep.
And softening out some parts here that maybe need to be a bit softer.
Among the mannequin men all dressed and adorned, my manic depressive true love leaves me forlorn. As a rooster crows, a
Let me
dead
fix the
gray
tree here a
fawn
little bit.
has a cigarette upon his lip, saying, pretty girls, go and take your
We'll
time.
still want to
Lord
retain
only knows how you've taken mine. Yes,
the
you chase
roughness of
them
the trees.
clear to the ends of time, just to hold the smart, smart flesh, saying in the end you'll be alone, forlorn, let death does creep. So hire yourself a chimney made and smoke yourself to sleep. Now the hateful playwright, each time that he dies, must visit the judge in a new disguise, saying, judge in your robe, oh judge so wise, there's something on your lip. And the man of his state, right before he dies, must clear the black pages that tarnish the
Yeah, I
mind.
have to do this
And a
differently.
Bible
This
and a
pipe should be...
formaldehyde.
This pipe is okay, but the next one should be a little bit maybe different, with like an extra pipe coming there. Maybe it should be like here.
A chimney made and smoke yourself to sleep.
Just make it like this. They were maybe digging through to get to these pipes. Maybe that can be the story. So this can be like a
The unknowing tumor fixes its
more...
home in the damp bed of the
Oh my goodness, my speech coordination skills on this stream are horrible. I cannot brain today.
And the world's a machine. Now you know that it's true. For the soul hovers idly just outside the room. Loves itself wildly, but what can it do with a cigarette upon its lip?
Yeah, maybe this can be like a pass that they dug for themselves to go through these pipes. It's just... this other guy is behind this other pipe, so let's just make that a little bit more clear. Now let's have some degree here.
Thank you so much. It's been our great honor to be able to come here and play all these shows in Germany. We are very grateful. We're glad that this gets to be part of our route now. Well, I think we're going to come back in February, but it's not all unconfirmed. But I hope we will.
Yeah, I'm gotta do some segments of this pipe a little bit more clearly. Maybe this
Play
is
another song from Oh My Gosh, How's
this
It Going?
curved a little bit.
Cage the Songbird.
It's a joint of
The
kinds.
song is a lament,
Oh, I said joint.
days bygone, for archaic technology. And it occurred to me today, walking through Germany, that the world, say 80 years ago, must have been such a quiet place. You know? Everything is so loud now. These things, they didn't have PA systems back then, you know, and they didn't have diesel trucks, or I guess they had trains.
Okay, let's see. Prince of the Onion Rings! Welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you back. What is
They
this?
didn't have skyscrapers.
It's
The sound guy pointed out, yeah, it's so
it's
loud in space
this.
'cause you have all these
Someone beat my donation? Yeah, someone beat your donation. He says,
you could hardly get
he
enough.
said, man, I gotta beat this guy.
This next song is
Ah, god damn it, I always forget which direction is zoom out, which direction is zoom in.
preserving some of the old.
Somebody beat your donation, man. It's horrible. It's unthinkable. It's impossible. How dare he? How dare he beat the donation? They were playing the donation game. Nub Nub donated $1 and then somebody donated $3 and then he was like, screw this, I'm donating $60. I was like, no guys, please don't. It's very hard for me. I don't know what I will be doing with that money. Oh my god. I mean, I know what I need to do. I need to get new audio equipment because my microphone broke.
As here we found never to change, and here we will stand at last for something, with no desire to pretend. Send up our prayers.
Now let's widen this road a little bit.
With their names etched in hardwood of palm.
I'm using just angles on my strokes to somehow signify the angles here.
So hollow song. God kissed
Let's make this simpler.
before the feathers run brown. God
Also, I noticed you have Green Dawn on your wish list. I just got it on my monthly Humble Bundle. To be honest, I forgot what that thing is, Grim Dawn. I don't have place on my hard drive for games, to be honest. I am battling hard drive problems, and I probably won't be able to play the game for some time. I wouldn't mind, of course, for Grim Dawn. I think I watched some reviews and it was interesting and I put it on my wish list on Steam, but since then I forgot what that thing is and now I'm too lazy to check.
chances go slip into the past. You're tortured by the changing of the seasons. Each grain of sand in a glass.
Just paint some segments in these pipes. For me right now, personally, the biggest thing that helps me in life is becoming a patron and that thing that thing helps a lot. If somebody wants to support my stuff, you can become a patron for like $5 a month or something like that. It will be directly supporting me and because I don't have a job right now, and that will directly put food on my table. I'm shilling my Patreon. No. I just add a few details on this thing, but we need to make it a bit more. It looks like it's a bit more far away, and this should be a helmet of the sorts. Let's tab out and switch my brush to non-textured brush and just add a shadow here. Maybe do a just another. This is very simple, and I don't need to add a lot of details to some areas, because then I will have to add a lot of details to other areas, and that's annoying if you have to add a lot of details to a lot of areas in your image. Maybe his ears are red, and we should paint them red like this. He can go more saturated, and he's maybe cold. Why don't you wear ear things? Maybe this guy also has red ears. And you can see just this small little amount of details got me to a better state in the image, and I will keep these levels and layers in my PSD file, which I will be giving out to my patrons. So there is another truck hauling another pile of snow. Let's just smooth out these lines here, and I will go in and just put a few details on the truck. Just a few. It's all desaturated, and I'll try not to go into too much detail.
Thank you so much for coming out to share some songs with us this evening.
Even though you won't be able to see that detail at all, because only on prints it will be visible probably. Let's add a more orange.
Now once I was happy, I had a good life.
Let's make a retrovisor here, retrovisor here. This dark area is unnecessary. Let's pick this color. Yes. Now it's better. And I can just paint some snow on this rake. I'll have to sharpen stuff a little bit probably. You can see it's already much more clear on what this everything is. And though these pipes should be more. Pronounced, and they should be already under snow here. Okay, let's add some highlights here, here, and here, and here, and here. See, this everything here is under a shadow from something higher up.
Now these are the words they're gonna write at your end. Now these are the words they'll write on your grave. To women and whiskey, their lies are born slave. Series and whiskey,
And also still taking care of some maybe too dark areas and parts where we don't need it to be too dark.
cigarettes and whiskey, and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane.
Maybe everything here is
Drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane.
dug in like this. And this is the edge of snow. Here.
Amen. Hey, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.
Yeah, this snow is like a lot deeper than this snow in the front. And maybe the track is winding. Yeah, I think I solved my problem here. And this is the top side of the snow, maybe. Yes, I like how this turned out. Let's saturate this a little bit more. So there on the pipes there are few layers of snow, a little bit of melted snow, a little bit of harder snow, so we'll just do that. And we'll keep the strokes like this to show the shape of the pipe a little bit better. Yeah, I guess I could just photo bash some pipes in, but I don't want to do that. There is no photo bashing in any painting of this series that I'm doing. I just want to make a
Till the
point
pilot lights
of
down.
painting everything manually.
Do not quake and do not
I'm
quake.
learning, by the way. With that, I'm learning to do it and to paint better details, paint better,
If your trees are
render
barren,
things better, learn how
without
to
warning, do not spit.
paint natural stuff, which was never my strong point. I was always doing supernatural, sci-fi, and similar, and now I tackled a
Silence your house.
series
Do not turn to
that's
stone.
actually very organic and
Just wait it out.
let me see if everything is working okay. I'm at 1 hour
Your
live, right?
clarinet should break. Do not cry,
Just give me a second to check my.
little woods.
Alright, boom, boom.
If your hand should lose its grip,
Okay,
do not tremble, do not sweat. For where the
let's go to here and paint some snow that's under shadow of this guy. Some snow that's not in the shadow of the guy. Maybe I will need a bigger file size. And you can see the saturation on this picture is not too high. I'm being very subtle with some of the things.
make a mountain shake. So imagine
I'm being very subtle and I'm using the background,
is unemployed.
like the areas in the,
Do not rush,
how to explain
do
it.
not stall.
I'm using this part of the picture and I intentionally darkened it and made it like a little path that these guys dug up so I can have darker colors and I can use those darker colors
Do not tremble.
to somehow a little bit better emphasize these pipes here. Let's switch the brush a little bit and use something more rough. I can. Hey, I gotta go. Alright, Prince of the Onion Rings. See ya some other time, man. Thank you for your biggest donation of $60. Yeah, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace. I leave my streams on my YouTube channel. The link is below everything.
So we went on Wikipedia backstage to figure out when semis came onto the interstate. I was right.
Yeah, a few more details here and there.
Hey, we're just so grateful for the chance to play for you. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll play leave on this note. This is a song by Daniel Johnston.
You can see how I am effectively using this darker part here, so I can have these lighter highlights and make them be visible, because that would be a mess. Please show me your current brush you use. That's one of my custom brushes that I offer in my Patreon packs. It's a regular ellipse brush with F5. Let me just. It's a regular dual brush, I mean, but the first tip is ellipse, and I have another random brush as dual brush, so it's like this. I don't know which tip of the brushes is the second brush, but basically it's either that or just using a texture, and it's rotated by my art pen. I have an art pen, and I just rotate my pencil, and that rotates my brush. I also have brush projection enabled, so it catches my tilt, and the brush tip gets deformed a bit more if I actually use the tilt. But it's a simple brush. It's very basic and everybody can make it. You can use a texture, or you can just use a dual brush and combine a few tips. Thanks, you're welcome, Wiki Graphics. And yeah, I'm using Photoshop CC, if that maybe can help. I think brush projection is only from CS6 or CC. Brush projection is really good for some brushes, like one of my custom brushes here. It deforms the tip of the brush, and you can have interesting oh my goodness, why is my brain slow? And yeah, let's do the shadow of this.
Well, let's talk about live sessions in studio. Next up, it's the Low Anthem. We had the pleasure of their company last spring, and they are back in studio. Good morning.
Hi there. Hello.
How you doing?
Just fine, thanks.
Good. Excellent. Well, Smart Flash.
Okay. Some music.
On my way home, by that lonesome graveyard. On my way home, by that lonesome graveyard. The ghost jumps up and says, come on and be my man. No ghost at all. Someone asking for it right.
Alright, I don't need this much blue. Let's decrease the saturation.
Someone asking for it home.
This already looks saturated enough, because a lot of the image is grayish, and when I put in a highly saturated color, it instantly looks like it's all the way, like it's saturated all the way, and that's not the case. Let's paint some icicles here.
keeps me thin. Their young ghost woman, but she keeps
And the surface is not flat also, so I'm just doing various levels of shadow here, and that will give us an illusion of the form changing.
but my wick is burning low. I ain't no lamb, but my wick is burning low. Let her light me up another before I go.
I'm using like 15% saturation for the color to basically show that you don't have to go all the way with saturation to make stuff look okay. Because color itself is very relative. It depends on what the surroundings are. If you have surroundings that are monochrome, then even a small amount of saturation will make it look more saturated. Okay, what I wanted to do, yeah, I wanted to make this maybe entire area to be like cut. I can use this bluish color to be our base.
So I decorate my nest. See me puffing out my chest. I hate to be so vain. It's all part of the game. All just part of the game. The matter of time.
Maybe something is throwing a shadow on this.
Hear me howling at the moon. In her wake of sweet perfume. And I don't have to fear. So pull me through the mirror. She pulls me through the near. Just a matter of time.
Here is the top of the pipe, which is covered with snow. And this pipe is throwing a bit of shadow. And then I'll paint these shadows blue initially and soften it up later.
Here in the grass I lay alone.
Maybe
See the sunset dive.
this blue a little more here.
And I don't make a sound. She's always circling around.
To just signify that this is a bit more in the shadow. There is something else
Just a matter of time.
that's throwing a shadow here. Okay, and now let's simplify this area here also. Let's introduce a simpler color. Let's just make it so we can paint this guy here and make everything more simpler.
Did I burn each last bit of myself? Did I turn my back
Maybe he's
on
holding
kidding
the shovel
myself
with the snow.
and tear the old
It looks like he's
pages
holding something. Let's
in the
see if it works.
charlatan's pursuit while the world was drifting farther away.
No, I just want him to stand there.
On the run with nowhere
Maybe
to
he
hide.
has the
The black
shovel here.
angel still clings by my side. You know he's faster than any man in the world, just drifting farther.
Yeah, we won't go into detail because, as I said, if we go into detail with one thing, that leads to another and another and another, and in the end you end up with having to do an image with so much detail it's not fun to work on anymore. Let's just see, have some shadows, highlights on the pipe. And let's do this segment.
Your memory's a shadow to my
Let's do
shadow.
this segment here.
Now wind you tight like the player piano. Your skirt above your knees. I watched you press the keys. Your calms, the smarting flesh. The wounds we have undressed.
Having some value contrast here, just for the hell of it, and to introduce some more values. But still, I'm very careful with my values. I'm very careful generally with the entire thing. Maybe there's another pipe here. Yeah, actually there is. So let's just paint a snowy highlight here and this other segment highlight. Now let's zoom out so we don't lose ourselves in details. Let's increase the brush and get bigger because now we're already very close to the viewer.
All these frailing nerves, they ask to be preserved.
Let's introduce a few more values here.
Just fumbling around for my parachute
Let's see what we got in this revision.
through the rain.
Yeah, you can see it. It's a huge difference, and a lot of things are much clearer.
While the world was drifting farther.
And I'm glad that I made it, so let's do more. Because the Hey Brian! Wow, it's been such a long time since I caught you on stream. Yeah, I've been away for some time. Thank you, Brian, for following. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow from your new account, man.
Don't you rush me, 'cause I'm over the moon. I ain't yet right to come down.
Yeah, when I started to talk about
Roses are rose,
this road from the snow, melted snow, like
right now.
that horrible melting snow, it will be a bit reflective, so I'm just... What the fuck are you doing? Well done. Well then, I'm doing a revision of this painting here.
Well, it might just do well by some work. Now, hey, all you hippies, you got a bad name ever since you let your guard down. Here comes Ronald Reagan.
I hope you like what you see, well done. I'm doing this because this image will go into print. Excuse me, but you could have found a better image for Google Images to pull around the page and make it out to be yours. Well, PH and DH, that's not the point of painting. I could do a lot with Google Images, but this is all handmade. And this is a personal painting, and there is no need to find Google Images. You may like it or not like it, I don't actually care too much. I mean, I care if people like the image, of course, but that's a bit computer made. Nah. This is, yeah, computer made this image. You can see the progress. You can see what I made here. Let me just... And I made another layer, and then another layer, another layer. I added the truck in, and then refined it a little bit, and added this guy here and this guy here, and added another revision, and now I had this revision, and everything is painted by... I don't have any photos in this picture. Yeah, I could use... I think I know what he's talking about. A guy once told me, like, you could do much easier if you just used photos and photo bash some things in. Yeah, it would probably be much easier, but this is a running. Why are you running? I don't understand. You mean I'm changing my layers too fast? I'm sorry, I don't have a big, I don't have a good internet speed, so my image quality can't really show the changes I made. String gone down. Man, everything is live. And you two guys, please don't confuse me. I'm live. My stream is it's very low quality, but I at least somehow managed to make it not go down often. And lol, Dan, thanks for following, man. if something's wrong with the stream, just let me know. I have it here on my other monitor. I have OBS opened, and it tells me that I've been live for an hour and a half, so it would give me Other than that, Zhillu started the studio project you mentioned. The last stream I have been to was on that stream you mentioned about it. I don't know. I think you need to give the question a bit more clearly. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't work on any studio projects right now. A few things did not pan out, unfortunately. I'm just doing Patreon stuff and my own illustrations for now, until I get a job. Right now I don't have a job. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there was a project that did not pan out. You started the studio with a friend of yours. Yeah, that did not pan out because of the financial situation. But we are working on something. We are making a little mobile game and just noodling around, and if that goes well, then the studio will probably be founded or something like that. But for now, that's not a reality. The taxes are really big here, and right now I don't have a job, so I cannot really finance such a project. And I wouldn't like that my friend has to do all by himself, because he's in a better situation with he's in a different industry with different clients. Right now I don't have almost any work, so I'm doing my personal paintings, and I want to exhibit them, and I want to send positive energy your way. Thank you. Yeah, we are doing this fun little game, mobile game, and we're doing it every Saturday. Every Wednesday we're gathering and just making a little bit of the game, and it's like a pilot project to see if we can do it. And for now, as of my other jobs, to be honest, I'd rather do my personal work and try to stream more and get Twitch donations maybe from people, and develop a series of personal paintings that I can exhibit. I would really like to exhibit, and I will exhibit this one. That's why I'm working on it right now, so I can carry it with my. I can print it out and exhibit it in in a big format, like 40 inches or 35 inches or something like that, and maybe sell some prints and do Patreon. Patreon is right now it's a great income for me. Even though it's only $100 a month, for me that is quite enough. I mean, it's not enough, but it's good, because I'm doing Patreon only for 5 months. And also, me doing these pictures, it's really helping me become a better painter, and it's a joy to do this. It's much more relaxing than any studio jobs or even though I don't get paid for this as well as I would be paid for a studio job. Right now I'm enjoying this. Well, considering where you were a couple of months ago, and now when it comes to page journeys, got definitely a great progression. Yeah, I think it is. In the last few months, I've made a lot of personal illustrations, and I've sold prints, and that's really, I feel good about that. I really feel good about that. It's really helping me basically just establish a personal style and a personal way of doing things. And this picture needs a kitty in the picture. Let's do a kitty in the picture. There is like a white cat sitting on this, maybe here. We need a kitten here. It's very important. Here it is. Kitty, hello. It's an Easter egg. It's not an Easter egg, it's obvious. But it's like an Easter egg. It's very important in my life to have kittens in my images. Let's switch to a different brush and just let's do a mixer brush. It's more. Sketchunk, if this painting was traditional, would it say it looked more like gouache or oil? Probably more like gouache, because the brushes I'm using are very close to gouache. It's not so much mixed in, so I guess it would look very close to something like gouache. But I never actually painted with gouache, I don't know how it feels. One day I have to try and do something with actual friggin' paint. That would be a good change for me. And welcome to the stream, Sketchunk. Some parts maybe resemble oil, but I don't really know how gouache paintings look like. I mean, I know Sid Mead works with gouache. I think this is a mix of the two. I would probably, if I would do something like this, I would mix the media, because I like to mix media. I like to paint with different media. Let's pick this color. Have you ever thought on playing around with 3D and then doing a paint over? No. I'm very crap at 3D. It's a big skill for me to learn, and it does not yank my chain too much. It would probably be beneficial for me, but I never tackled 3D. I tried a few times to get interested, but it's very hard for me to get interested in 3D. even though I see a lot of things people are doing, and sometimes it's very frustrating that I don't know 3D, but after all, I'm much more, it's more about am I comfortable or not. Right now I am comfortable in my media because it's also challenging, so I'm not like, okay, I know how to paint one thing and now I don't need to paint anything else. No. I'm always seeking a challenge in 2D painting, and there are a lot of challenges in 2D painting, so I'm trying to do that, and one day I may try 3D, but for now I like 3D and like seeing how people use it. But I don't really want to do it. It's maybe spoiled or stubborn. I'm probably getting off like a stubborn person. But for now, no 3D for me. I would like to know ZBrush. I would like to learn how to do ZBrush or View, or a View would probably be the most interesting software for me to learn, because it's very environmental, but I did not. It's very hard on my PC. I cannot install it even. It's just ZBrush is hella pricey. Yeah, that too. Hello, Pock. Welcome to the stream. View is also very expensive, and I cannot afford it. TerraGen is cheap, I think. I could try that. I would probably most enjoy using those 3D environment generation programs. That would probably be very fun. Let's put in a bit more saturation here. No worries, everything has its time and place, and like how people are drawing with virtual reality now. Yeah, even that I cannot do because I can't afford any virtual reality programs right now. My financial situation is basically barring me from a lot of things, but that will change. I'm working on it. And I really hope the effort will pay out, but I'm not doing this the traditional effort of just looking for a job. I'm mostly focusing on my skills right now. And I'm still, believe it or not, thinking about my place in this industry and my place in this world, and what do I want to do, what am I good in, and what will I enjoy the most. And when I get my hands on virtual reality, I feel like I'll be in it like 24/7. Yeah, I imagine that, man. Oh. Okay, let's put in a highlight here. Let's put another highlight. I would like to try VR, definitely. It would be interesting to see. There are some apps for painting in virtual reality. It would be interesting, probably.
Don't you know you're crazy? Don't you know I'm lazy, but you're wise to despise?
Yeah, you can see a lot of changes to the image when I started. Pick the goddamn color. There are a lot of different things happening, and for me it's still like I'm searching for myself, even though I'm 31 years old, and I see a lot of people that are very much younger than me and doing impressive stuff, but they're doing their stuff, and I am very glad that they found their place in the industry and they're having success that I don't have and I doubt I will ever have. But I'm glad because they found their place in the industry, and that's a very hard thing to achieve, people. Finding your place in the world, basically. So if you manage that, you're my hero. So I'm still searching for myself and what I enjoy doing, what I want to do. We'll see where I end up. Hopefully not poor and in a ditch somewhere. I have yet to find my place. I'm with you on the personal exploration. Yeah. You know, I began doing digital art 5 or 6 years ago, maybe. Yo, Joel! Formordu! Welcome to the stream, Joel. Let's do this. Maybe this is like a building here. No, let's just erase this. Welcome, Joel, to the stream. Hope you like what you see. I'm doing this mountain. I'm refining this. I still did not. Sketchunk says, I feel like making comics is the path for me, but it's a difficult path for sure. Oh yeah. I could not ever tackle comics. It's so hard for me, for some reason. I cannot do comics. I really tried. Bro, jag ska till affären med min 3D-penna. 3D printer pen, man. I did not see anything good. You were talking about starting digital art 6 years ago. Yeah. So, it's a new thing. It's a new thing for me. I switched my careers, basically. I was a designer before that. So, right now I feel myself in the world of digital art. I cannot see myself in design anymore. So I was searching for myself back then, and I'm searching for a part of digital art that I'm best at right now. I feel like I find myself right now in the environment design or abstract painting, or combining a part, a little bit of oh my goodness, my brain is stuck. Let me open. Oh man, look at this! Wow, 3D pen, I know about that, but I never dabbled with it. I could try sometimes. This looks really good, man. You're progressing very fast. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna give it a shield and new details, yeah. Yeah, I'm combining a few of my influences and trying to make something that's maybe That's maybe something more unique for me, and we'll see where it will go. We'll see. And also, Joel, it's so great to see you're trying a lot of different stuff. That's very interesting, and I'm really glad that you're experimenting with all different things. Let's try and make some pipes here to show our perspective a little bit better. Because why not? There are some pipes here, and they have snow tops. Maybe there is somebody here. Maybe let's paint somebody here. Also very simple, and let's paint a post of some kind, maybe the sign or something like that. Because why not? Seems like I'm not improving that fast at all. I need to stick with one thing, a lot of traditional at the moment, wood carving, making a game, air hockey type of game at work. Yeah, you're making a game, man. That's awesome. We are also making a game, me and my friends, just for fun, to see if we can do it. This is a staircase. Yep. Look, Ma, I did myself a staircase. Look, Ma. Yeah, no, this has sense, I think. It's just a board game. Man, there is nothing like just a board game. Board games are popular, and I hope you get good at that. Get good! Get good! Can you take this piece and make it a catastrophe? Can you take this piece and make it a catastrophe? I'm sorry, I can't take this piece and make it a catastrophe. It's like something is emerging from the mountains. Right now it's very hard to... And I don't want it to be a catastrophe. I want all these images in this series to be a kind of positive sci-fi. Let's just go in here a bit. Yeah, I should like do another picture with something happening on this one. Be back later, I need to do some stuff. Alright, man, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it so much. I lurk. Yo, I lurk hard. Do you have a word for lurking in Swedish, or you just use like the English word and just are? Jag lurkar på nätet. I lurk. Alright, let's do this brush and... vet faktiskt inte. And we can use lurkar. Jag lurkar på nätet. Like, jag håller mig i skymundan. Jag håller mig i skymundan. My brain is shutting down a little bit, it seems. But I will prevail. I feel like I'm forgetting what I started talking about and similar. I stay in the shadows. I stare in the shadows. For the Zhillustrator, I'll disable my ad block. Aww, Pok. Thank you. Even though I don't have ads here. But maybe I do have in on my YouTube channel. Even though I will maybe earn like $2 for the entire year on YouTube. Maybe even less. I'm not a big earner, definitely. Oh, let's hope I will be. I'm doing my best. So I can move to Sweden and drink coffee with Joel. And live expensive life in Sweden with $10 pizzas. Or how I remember Till from Norway told me they're like movie tickets or something was like 12 or 15 euros or stuff like that.
See, I want it so bad. And I want it so bad. I can taste it on my tongue. Thank you, Grassroots. Thank you.
Yeah, these illustrations are basically this is my first personal series of illustrations for almost ever, and I'm really glad that I finished around 10 of them, and they are at a good level, and I'm really satisfied with how they look. Let's try this. Okay, so this is a series of illustrations that I started this year, and for now I have about 10 pictures that are good here, good for exhibiting and selling prints. So let's hope I will sell some prints of this one when it's finished. Just adding a few details here in the background, even though maybe I don't really need to. The contrast should be a little bit lighter. Let's just noodle here.
Oh, grassroots! How we doing today? All right, Ronnie. Gonna do it in 1, 2. Gonna do it in 1, 2. Then we're gonna do it in 1, 2.
I feel like this cloud here is maybe too light. The others are a bit darker.
Down on Buffalo Street.
Maybe I should darken it a little bit. Let's see. Oh no, not like this, definitely. Just
Fine to me. She likes the pit of my feet, you know. She wears the boots that her mama wore when Sonny fought down at Nixon's war, and her daddy worked for love. Now I'm walking through that jungle. She's gonna roll up his pants high. There's a job set for 20.
let's see what I do with this. Maybe just put some cloud in the background more. There's another cloud here, but I don't want the clouds to omit everything behind them. So let's just do. Maybe this cloud is more complicated. Maybe there is. Let's make it puffier. Punk, 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 punk. Alright, it needs more clouds maybe behind it.
She says she likes the pit pad of my feet. She wears the boots that her mama wore way back when Sonny fought down in Nixon's war. And her daddy
Let's
worked
cover
for
this.
love on Buffalo Street. Buffalo Street. Lonely hearts don't go unnoticed, and the world looks fine to me.
Let's film this a little bit. Let's use the mixer brush. Let's make it smaller. Yeah, some things need to be softened a little bit. Let's see what we did here. Yeah, we did a lot of
See those tires, they're spinning line. Like
progress here.
head.
Okay, let's return to doing this part here.
And you're so cool when I'm all unbalanced. Baby, can't keep my thoughts to myself, I guess. Your bare feet with the front seat back. Oh, and I know, honey, you embrace like that. But baby, can we pull it over here? When that freight liner sounds, my heavy heart it pounds. Could you pull the window down some? And like fuel that's coming down the line, I'm burning up, my heart's afire, and you're flooding through these
Fixing some things here.
like gasoline.
Hello, Tillwando. Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing, my good man?
And the atoms sputter around, my heavy heart it pounds when your legs leave the ground.
My moderator is in the stream.
That's coming down the line, I'm burning up,
You're my only moderator, you know, man.
and you're flooding through
I never gave any power like that on my stream to anybody else, I think. Maybe Sunny Bunny. Maybe she's the moderator also, like on my Discord. Doing great, how are you? I'm a good. I'm doing this refine of this image. I'm probably pissing a lot of people off because I should do maybe some pictures from scratch, but you know what? I don't care. In this moment I do need to finish this and to bring it to a higher level of finish so I can exhibit it. Switch to my brush. Hey Sunny Bunny! Yeah, I saw you before, but never mind. Hello again, Sunny Bunny. I'm a rebel. Totally, like a rebel, man. Like a rebel, dude.
you're just like gasoline.
Like I'm a rebel, man. Let's make this part of the concrete, of the asphalt covered with melting snow, so it's maybe reflecting a little bit of it. Rank thumbnails at the moment. You can share it with us if you want. I always like to see good thumbnails. They don't even have to be good. I like to see thumbnails. Flying gear, thank you very much. I'm mixing around this dirty reddish color a little bit in some parts, like the melting snow.
Give it up for Gary delivering some lemonade.
I should just Photoshop everything. Sounds fun. Looking forward to trying and failing at thumbnailing again. Well, you can fail so many times, and once you learn, you will be much better at it, and then those fails will mean something. You'll fail, but after 20 fails, 30 fails, 40, 50 fails, you will make something that's really good. And those fails won't be even bad. They will just be a tool to become better at painting. Let's show everybody. Yeah, these are not half bad, man. You can already see a few things happening in some of them. So just keep at it. You can do something like this for a minute, or 20 seconds, or 2 minutes. So just give it a go, and this is just black and gray. Yeah, it's actually kind of it's not an easy thing to do. It's a really good brand. I fully support you in your work there. Let's see. Yeah, you can already see something going on. That's the point, basically, of this type of thumbnails. Just to signify that there is something happening. And it's kind of hard sometimes to make those thumbnails into a full painting, because it's easy to abstract stuff, but when it comes to rendering actual real stuff, it can be it can be demanding. Believe me. It's easy to imagine some things when they're abstract, so you don't have to worry about materials and worry about different things. But it's still important to do thumbnails because it's kind of it's a good practice. It's really a good practice. And let's just try and edit this a little bit. I need this to be more tridimensional. Let's do it like this. Yeah, the thumbnails can sometimes be very hard to translate to real paintings, but you shouldn't care too much, because you'll maybe fail a few times, and then you'll see what you need to learn to make your thumbnail a better full painting. I'll be IFK. Hey, Sunny Bunny, don't go, you have to see the kitty. Look! It's a kitty called Sunny Bunny. Sunny Bunny kitty. Snow kitty. Yes. It's very important. Let's take Brian's thumbnails and show this. Yeah, I think this is really a good start to a painting, because you can already see a few things happening. And then you said in this painting you'll have to learn how to render a bit of grass and a bit of dirt and maybe clouds, but all those things are learnable, so go at this, make paintings, have fun, man. Generally, I see now, after spending a few hours on this one, that it really, now it looks better because it lacked smaller details like these little snow things. Now it feels much more complete. It feels much more complete, and I'm glad I took some time to finish, to take it to a bigger, more finished level. I mean, better. Oh, Kyle Webster pack. Yeah, it's Kyle Webster's pack. It's really good, actually. I always tell people that I'm using that. There is so many brushes in it. Yeah, I have only the dry media, the gouache thing. I have to get myself a few more. And the Kyle's paint box. I have those too. They're really good. I mean, they won't make you a better painter, but they will definitely help with a more painterly look of your paintings, because the textures are good on the brushes, and it looks natural, more natural at least. Photoshop really can't pull off the natural media too much, like some other pieces of software can. I always recommend Kyle Webster's brushes. I think he will even featured me in the gallery, because we talked about that one a week ago, I think. he wanted me to give him some of my to give him an image to show it in his gallery. How was Krita? I think I saw you. Yeah, I was doing Krita. Krita is actually also very good. I like Krita. It needs some polish. It doesn't really handle well with bigger files and bigger brushes, but it's getting better. It's getting really better, and I also recommend Krita to everybody. Krita is really getting much better from version to version. It's really getting good.
Well, you know the carburetor ran, the steam engine had their time, and it seems though we had all.
Krita is good with smaller files, but I'm used to working big for any stuff like this. And Krita is not really yet there yet with bigger files. So I'm using Krita more, but to say like more professional looking images, I'm still using Photoshop, even though it's slow too. Because I tried Krita, had some major lag issues. Yeah, it has a bit of issues, but I think those issues will be addressed. Or maybe even are in the newest. Big, what resolution are we speaking here? 8000 pixels right now. It can be even bigger. I should probably make it bigger. This is actually not too big. But Krita would have problems with this file. Because it's...
Alright. We're having a great old time up here. We hope you
Well,
are
if you
too.
want something to be printable and printable well, the bigger the file, the better the print will be. My brain. I found a printer here in my city. They have a 8-color Zhillustrator printer. It's an inkjet with high resolutions. It can paint up to 1000 and 1200 dpi with 8 colors. So all the prints look really good. And they also say, when I prepare the files, they always tell me like the more pixels you have, the better the image will be. But yeah, it's not just about increasing the size of the file. You have to, those pixels need to be nice. So I'm always, if I want to have a print, I'm doing it with, I'm increasing the file and just painting so I can have some nice pixels there. So I'm very satisfied with the prints. I don't know if you've seen any on my Twitter or stuff like that, but I'm really satisfied with prints. They're in the background, so I need to just give it a feel more. These trees are covered in snow more. So I'll just give it a highlight, it will be clear enough. You know, when you want to have a printable image, it needs to have a good resolution. At some point you could make a paint book. Oh, it would be awesome, man. I don't know who would buy it, but the format of my pictures is not really friendly because they're all widescreen and that's really not a good format for books. Bill says I would. Well, I am underestimating myself definitely then. But the thing stays what I said about format. All of my illustrations are very widescreen, and at least those that I really made into a good printable file. Let's use the mixer brush. It would be tricky probably, but not too much. I would like to have an art book, definitely. I would enjoy it. Just make a long ass book. Yeah, a long ass book, definitely. Well, I'm actually thinking first of doing a thumbnails book. Take a hello, Mr. Birdie Bird. I think I want to make a thumbnails book and all these thumbnail images I ever made and make them a one huge ass book. That would be maybe interesting, and thumbnails are interesting. Finally a stream I can watch. Finally! You can watch me refine stuff. But the refinements is also important. You can see me rendering these trees in the background because we still need to see details. I started with this and now I have this. There is another level of details to the image. And there is a kitty on the image. It's very important. Like here. Ah. Hello. Out in the old graveyard, I'm gonna cross that path of self-denial, and enter that lovely world with God. Said I'm a going home. Meet my Savior. Now I'm a going home. No more to roam. No more. No more. No more. No more. So I'll just make this lighter because we want to put it behind this other guy.
Thank you.
Are everyone else feeling that all these Twitch badges are getting out of hand? Mod, Prime, Turbo, Cheer, Sub.
Everybody seen Pete Ruddle out there?
I don't really care about that. I don't have any of those badges. I don't think I will ever be a partner on Twitch, so I don't know. For me right now, I don't really care about badges. I know that Twitch now, I mean Amazon, introduced Twitch Prime and there are new badges and it's just... I don't really worry, as Brian says. But if I get partnered with Twitch, maybe I will. But for now I don't have plans on getting partnered with Twitch. Because I don't want to lose my ability to stream on other platforms, and that's one of the stipulations. If you become a partner on Twitch, you can stream on YouTube, or I'm streaming on 4 platforms right now, or 3. We'll see. Maybe I'll become a partner at one point. What if somebody had every single badge? That would be weird. His name would take up like the entire chat. Now I'm beginning to use smaller brushes. I don't like that. I will probably have to increase the file size even more. But I don't want to do that. My PC is already struggling right now with this. I mean, it's not struggling, but it will be if I increase the file. Some more trees here. Let's do the winter cover. At least your PC doesn't struggle with 1000 by 1000 files. I'm glad it doesn't. If you need a better PC, you have to... I need a good PC to be able to do stuff like this, definitely. If I upgraded my machine, by the way, this year. I upgraded my machine and now I'm happy with what can I get from this one, with what I can get from this one. I bought a new processor and more RAM and a new motherboard. Now it's working like a charm.
And that time, it don't seem to change. And all your friends, they don't wanna stay.
I don't think I tried painting more than 4000 pixels. I did not do bigger pictures before I started like doing maybe professionally. When I started doing more professional work, then I started I started needing a better and more powerful PC. I probably wouldn't upgrade if I didn't feel the need for bigger sizes of files and everything. Well, A4 at 300 dpi is about 4000 pixels, I think, if I'm not wrong. So you do need around... You do need a good PC to be able to do A4 pictures. Now I tend really to do pictures even at like 7,000–8,000 pixels, but if I couldn't do it, I wouldn't do it, because then it's awkward to paint and you can see me use the clone tool right now. Maybe put some trees here on this side of this thing. No, whatever this thing is. There's a cloud here. The 3000 pixels is a reasonable size for painting, and later if you want to do a print you can always blow it up and add details like I'm doing right now. Let's do like small vents from this thing, maybe like this. Like I already have it here, like this is a little vent from this building. Maybe it's something like a factory of kinds. And then we can use this shadow of the smoke to show us the three-dimensionality of the building. And also we can use reflections. And let's make it closer to us. Use this excellent smudge brush. I will have to add some new music very soon. Alright, where am I? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, my brain is really good. So let's do a few strokes, and now a smudge tool to have a few more traces of the smoke here. I'll see what this is. It's something that will give us the scale a little bit, maybe to show us that this building here is big. Let's do the smudge a little bit. Do this smudge. This particular smudge is from Kyle Webster's brush pack. I really like it. It's like one of those tools that you can make, but you're too lazy to make. This guy is not too lazy to make it, so that's why I appreciate his work so much. Okay, let's make the shadow of this big cloud here, and use that to enjoy, Bran. Have fun, man. So this shadow here will help us establish stuff a little bit better. You can also add a few more like man-made elements like straight lines to make this mountain, this part of the mountain, maybe chiseled down to should try using my dodge brush a little bit. No, let's just switch to color color dodge. Dear Bard, hey G, can I do a little auto promotion? Just started my Facebook page, I need to tell the world about it. Of course, man. You can paste the link in the chat and people can go and check it out. I can show it on the feed. Them details. Yep, a lot of them details.
Where I go, who I know I see. I'm not one for nostalgia or the change in the scenes. Where I go, who I know I see. And I'm stubborn, lame, not about to change. No kind of lifestyle for no kind of dame. I know what I am. And I know what I
Did you use any references for this one? I think I used... I don't remember. I used an image to... I have to see if I have it here. I did have something to inspire me a little bit. Like this one. This image is a bit of... that's what got me started. Oh, look, like cleaning crews. Maybe there are some people that maybe there are spaceships, but you can see that what I made is quite different. Yeah, my biggest inspiration are good photos. They really get me going, and I like seeing quality photographs. And then those photos inspire me to take some hints at the setting, and yeah, I didn't use photos, for example, on this entire picture. They are really good for inspiration, and they're very easy to come by. And sometimes the weirdest of pictures can get you an inspiration. That picture that I showed is not some quality picture, it's like from a city cleaning department I found on Flickr. It's like in Canada or something like that, or Washington Transportation Department. Yeah, it's like Washington Transportation Department. I think I'd use another photo, but right now I cannot find it. That inspired me to make this. It was also a cleaning crew doing some snow things.
Thank you so much. Grassroots, we love you. Thank you.
Let me check out the page. Yeah, it works for me, man. There's Dearbard's sketchbook. You can follow him. Cross promotion! Oh! Okay, let me just move it to my other window so I don't forget about it. Forget about it! Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Poland! Yeah, I wanted to visit Poland, but I had to cancel because of I don't have money. I wanted to go to Warsaw. I will go. I don't know when, but maybe New Year. But I wanted to go, but I had to cancel. And I'm in Serbia, by the way. I don't know if that matters for your Facebook page. I can see it all normally. Ha, Norway. Tail is from Norway. Maybe they don't allow Polish people. If you come to Warsaw, let me know. I live in Warsaw. Awesome, I have a friend here. I have a friend that has a job in Warsaw, and she offered to host me. And that's why I told her I have to go to Warsaw. I took a trip to Croatia in August, and I also go to Croatia right in August. And maybe in November I go to Poland, or a New Year maybe. I'll see. But I want to visit. I don't know. I don't know anything about Poland, and the reason why I want to go is just because I want to go. Like, I want to travel. I like to travel if I can afford it. We can do a sketch meetup, Dearbard. I can paint, and I love meeting people who watch my streams and who like what I do. You just put some music in my playlist. Okay, where's my stream music? So this, this, this. Okay. Oh no, there is music still. Oh, we have a long way to go. Are you under 18? Maybe I set it up like this. Yeah, maybe you set up an age restriction of kind. Yeah, that's possible. You shouldn't, by the way, if you don't have any like porn content or whatever, like nudity or similar. But as far as I can see, you don't have anything like that, so. But Facebook's age restriction is only like for 13-year-olds and similar. It's not like, it doesn't work for pages. You can restrict people from like from some countries or something maybe, but let's make something here. It's a hole. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. By the way, Gilly, what kind of a band shirt is that? Opa. Let me just see if you can see it. The band is called Viscera. They're from Italy. They're playing a great mix of metal genres. We played with the band in Novi Sad. And I bought the t-shirt from them. It's really nice. Let's make some protrusion or something like that.
Thanks for joining us here. Those two songs we just did are from our latest release, Queen of the Minor Key. They're songs that I wrote, and this next one is as well. It's a creepy little song called Warning Signs.
Whenever I buy shirts at Metal Merch, they're either too big, too small, or something like bright yellow. But these guys had good shirts. I don't really buy too much shirts. These guys had good shirts, and I really like the music, so I think all the people in my band bought their t-shirts. When in doubt, try different browsers, yeah. Sometimes it really does matter for some reason or other. Now let's just erase this, I don't like it. Internet Explorer works. Oh, that's the first. Internet Explorer is always the crappiest one. Morning sun, morning sun.
Yeah. I don't need lights to tell how good you look out there. I can feel it. This next song is a little number about Cupid and how he's just a real psychopath.
And also Chrome for me is causing sometimes some weird problems. I don't know, browsers are a mystery. Hello crew! Welcome to the stream! Sticking to that winter theme. Yeah, it's how it's called? English, come on, work. It's just I forgot the word, because I want to finish this image so I can bring it to print and carry it with me in Croatia in like 10 days or so. That's why I decided to take the stream. What's that music? The music is a girl called Aileen Jewel. Let me just let me just. The music is like Aileen Jewel. It's some live recording. I think it will prevent YouTube from messing with my music. I found it on archive.org, so I hope it's not. It will not give me a content ID. It's Americana, man. It's pretty typical, like American music, alternative country, folk, something like that. I like those genres. So, Alien. And she says, when she says her name, it's like, I'm Aileen, or Elin, or something like that. It's not standard. I'm always bringing some good music with me. I try at least. Nothing will ever beat Odd Nostroga. I don't know what's that. That's the best Norwegian artists. I had to take a listen once. Sings about pigs on the road. Yeah, that's very inspiring, right? That's very inspiring, singing about pigs on the road. And the pigs on the road, yeah, yeah. And the pigs on the road are pigging, oh yeah. Oh, pigs on the road, oh yeah. Pigs on the road, yeah. Do do do. Give it that pig on the road, man.
Jerry Miller on the electric guitar. Jason Beach singing and drumming. And Johnny Shasha on the upright bass.
Some certain Canadian band released ambient space country. Oh, that must be good.
Hallelujah. There's one thing you can count on, and that's these guys are my band, and we'll always keep coming back to this area because this is home for us. So if you keep having us back, we'll keep coming. And I'll keep demanding that you honky tonk on Saturday nights with Loretta Lynn songs and songs like this next one from our second record. This little song of mine called Heartache Boulevard.
Coming from El Grande, Devin Townsend. Oh, of course, I know about Devin Townsend. He's my favorite Canadian. Oh, I like his albums. I'm a very big fan of Devin Townsend. Man, I really enjoy his music. It's very creative and it's very crazy and progressive. Let's see if I can make like maybe some. Let me try something. Let's increase red and increase and decrease blue to make it more yellow. And let's increase the. Okay, now this is our sunshine. There is a band called Shining from Norway, and they are insane. They are really, really very insane. I like them, for example. They also have a saxophone in the band. Let's see if I can make like a part of the image to be very warm, like this. No. Let's try and make it here. No. Let's try it here.
blues. Cheers, everybody.
By the way, Gilles, how long have you been streaming so far? Haven't seen you take a sip of water. Yeah, I forget about water. I've been streaming for 3 hours. And... yeah. Thank you, Brian, for reminding me to drink water. It's important in life. Okay, let's... You were so concentrated you didn't even blink. Yeah, I guess I was. Let's try and do like a highlight here or something. Oh no, this wouldn't be in the highlights. Let's try and... I want to make some parts of the image maybe warmer. Maybe this spaceship or... There's a little bit of sun maybe going through, so let's just see. Yeah, this like warm color would be it's interesting to have in the picture, and let's put it somewhere here. So maybe there is this sun that's going through here somewhere. Here, just do some highlights in yellow. This guy. Just adding another tone of color into the picture, so we have some lighting, or maybe some more interest in lighting. Color dodge, no. Let's do overlay, no. I think actually looks good just the way it does. Let's see. Maybe there is a blend mode that works well with this. But I don't know, normal looks quite good. Let's try and paint more of this spaceship in this color. Maybe just part of the spaceship is catching the...
We have a honky-tonk style waltz now for you. And we started taking it on faith that that's a real thing. But we think that it is. This is from our latest release. It's based on a true story. It's called Reckless. Drive me wild, crazy.
I think it looks interesting with this,
I knew it would be you.
with yellow highlighting
We're gonna try out how
in
it
some areas.
on a new one. We've never played this one anywhere near here before. It's from our new record, and it's a song I wrote called Home to Me. Wind carries wildfire, wind carries the sea. Wind will carry my love home to me. It drove away on a southern breeze. Wind will bring my love home to me. Sun brings the daylight, sun brings the heat. Sun will bring my love home to me. It drove away with a million degrees. Sun
Brush,
will
brush,
bring
brush.
my
This one.
love
Okay.
home to me.
Let's want to make the shadow that this thing is showing is not visible
The ocean's rain fills the sea.
on this pillar here.
Rain will fill my love's heart from me. It drove away with a storm.
This thing is catching some light and
Rain will bring my love.
drawing a shadow up on the object here.
Sun rays carry on endlessly. Night upon night I see him in dreams. I walk alone if alone I must be, until my love returns home to me. Until my love returns home to me. Until my love returns home to me.
Okay, this is also not in the light. This is. This is not, and this maybe is a little bit.
This next one's for slow dancing.
Let's see. Yeah, a lot of changes here.
It's about a place where I used to live.
I'm not sure if I. The music sounds like surf rock.
It's called Santa Fe.
Ah, it's American. It's American and probably it's acoustic and you get that vibe.
Picked up a broken bone in case anyone gave us any trouble. And we walked all the way back to Cortez. You sang, "Help me, dear doctor," at the top of your lungs. You've been soaking up drink like a sponge.
Alright.
Little boy on the street, we all heard you mourn, call again and again for a bird.
It's good. French music is amazing, by the way. French. La French music is amazing. It probably is. I'm not a big connoisseur, but it probably is. Only French music that I listen to is French metal. I don't know if I will keep this light layer. Maybe I should make it just soft light. Let's see, hard light, soft light overlay, soft light. Or lighten normal. Ugh. Color dodge. Lighter color. Yeah, I can keep it like this. Alright, let's see. Birdie says, my favorite music is Spanish classical guitar. Yeah, I can understand that. I also like Spanish classical music. I mean, guitar music. It's very good. It's ridiculous to play. Yeah, probably too hard to play. It's not something easy. Even with 3 hands, yeah, you need like a few extra hands to be able to play Spanish classical music. Alright, let's make a few things here. Whatever this thing is. This may be like an infestation of this post of some, or maybe some people are living in the in this post thing.
As a really extra special thing, we had posters made for tonight's show to commemorate this show, hand pressed in that old-fashioned letterpress way by an artist in Rochester. And those posters are only for sale here right now, and it's a very in-the-moment thing. So get them now or don't get them at all. And I'm going to make sure I get some before you all do, hopefully. And yeah, let's do that blues song. This is called Final Hour.
at this moment is maybe tough for some people to see the changes that I'm making, but I'm really close to what I want to achieve. I'm very, very close to what I wanted, so that's great. That's a good thing. I want a good thing. I can't do the first bits of Bones. Oh yeah, you're talking about playing classical guitar. I play guitar, I could not play any like classical guitar. It's just not my thing. Leave the classical guitar playing for the people who are good at classical guitar playing. We do it proper. Classical becomes power metal if you play it fast enough. Oh yeah, that's true. A lot of power metal has their roots in classical music, in neoclassical, and a lot of guitarists do classical guitar tricks. Like, classical music is very appreciated in the world of power metal. Believe me, I know, because I was playing power metal for years before I started getting into totally different stuff.
Definitely time for another Loretta Lynn song. And this one is highly danceable. It's a meme song though. And just to forewarn you, it's my favorite song about two women beating each other up over a guy. Of all the songs in that laughy, I almost said lofty genre. This one is the best, I think, and it's wrong in all the right ways when you guess which one I'm thinking of.
Switch to my regular brush and do some highlighter. Highlighter. Just zoom in a little bit and fix some things here. Or I didn't want to bother with that. It's good enough. He has a bigger helmet maybe, so let's just... I'm all focused, like...
Now it's gospel song. As you know probably already, we're half of the Sacred Shakers, and we love them. Sacred Shakers, they've performed a couple times.
Oh yeah, a lot of changes. I'm glad I spent some time on this.
In the future.
I'm nearing my 4-hour mark. It's 3.5 hours on this.
Song that the Sacred Shakers put on their record a couple years ago, also in the foyer. I shouldn't sell things right before singing a gospel song. Isn't that some kind of sin? Oh dear. Well, the song will make up for it, I think. This is a Reverend Mary Davis song called 12 Gates to the City.
Should I mess around with more details or no? Yeah, probably not. Let's just zoom in a little bit and just take care of some of these artifacts. Now these snow trees. Now the deer, one dear thing to me is the power to suggest detail with simple strokes. If I couldn't do that, my career would be over. There's this kid here. He's playing with this dog here. The kid is also covered in snow and maybe needs a Easter egg snowman. I have already in one of the pictures. I have an Easter egg snowman already, so right now it's not really. I don't want to repeat myself, even though I have like kittens in every picture or similar.
Maybe someone else has, but we haven't. And this is a song that I've been loving for a while now, and I've always wanted to do this song. And always wanted to take turns falls, and here I am. It's a dream come true right here. Hope you like it. It's a song from 1960, right at that great crossroads between late rockabilly and early rock and roll. And some of my favorite music came out of there. This is called Restless.
I like those little jokes. Yeah, they are. Like I have this kitty here. That's my. Could also put a spooky ghost. Here it is. It can be a spooky ghost. Yep, you read my mind. Yeah, I put this guy here, like, let's put this guy here. Even though I don't really want to make it spooky. Spoopy, as some people say. Spoopy. I don't wanna be spoopy. Okay, let me see this with the white layer on. Should save this and put it in my desktop. I need a new folder for October Patreon. Save it here. Flip it! Let's flip it. It's completely different. It's freaking completely different. Let me see something. It's a bit skewed. Freaking. Yeah, it's I don't have any grids in my pictures. On this one I don't have any grids. Let's flip it now. Let's see. Yeah, I think no, it's okay. Now this one is meant to be like this. Should I skew it or not? I'm not sure. Gotta flip the paintings. Yeah, I know, I forgot. That this is the nature of the painting, basically, is very... It has all those grids for other objects, because the spaceships and this truck and the road were not meant to be in a grid. I based everything around like very free grids. But yeah, I've gotta admit now it looks a bit skewed, but I think this way is better. Yeah, this small intervention does a lot.
Thank you so much. It was very much a pleasure and an honor to play for you tonight. You know,
Let's try something else. Let's try this.
I'm so excited for those straight jackets to come up next. I can't even tell you how excited I am to hear them again. They're amazing. And but in the meantime, we're gonna do a couple more songs just to tease you a little further. Songs you asked for, though. It's gonna be a 1960s era UK artist twofer, our big old grand finale. I hope you're ready to dance.
Flip it upside down. Alright, let's see.
It's too hot? No. It's not hot enough in here.
Experiments!